Hey guys, Sandy here, and welcome back to Follow a Sketch Friday. Now, Follow a Sketch Friday was kicked off with Follow a Sketch February, so this is Friday, March 6th. I am using this sketch right here. It is on my Pinterest board. I have a Follow a Sketch Friday Pinterest board now, so every time I do a sketch, I will make sure that that goes on the board. Now, I have pulled some things already, some Echo Park / Cartabella items. I pulled some sticker sheets, some of these puffy heart stickers that I don't remember where they came from, and then I pulled some paper and some cream cardstock. Now, I am going to be scrapbooking these photos of our Thanksgiving spread from 2018. I am going to change the sketch up a little bit. These are smaller photos, but I'm going to be using the larger size photos, and I'm not going to be using stars. I think I'm going to be doing some florals and hearts and things. So let's see what I can do. Now, the first thing I did was cut down that polka dot cardstock or pattern paper and place it on a cream colored cardstock. And I didn't leave that in there because I do that all the time, and I'm sure that you've seen that on videos pretty fairly often. Now, I do have this kind of cut apart sheet that has a whole bunch of 12 by 12 inch borders on it. So I was excited to use that. And I'm also using this cut apart sheet, which has a lot of bold quotes that you could probably use as titles if you wanted to. But they're really not my jam, and the back side of it is really, really not my jam. It's full of butterflies, you guys. So I have no problem cutting my photos down just a little bit to use these as 4x6 photo mats. I feel like I'm getting a great value from the paper. It came in a little collection kit, so I'm getting value from it. I don't feel like this is a waste of paper. Because I don't really go for these kind of big, bold, quotey titles all that often. And it just didn't work for me this time. So I would much rather make the paper work for me than, basically just throwing it away or holding it in my stash and feeling guilty because I have paper that I haven't used yet. I don't want to feel that way. So I trimmed down the 12 by 12 paper, and then I decide that it's too tall, so I trim down off the bottom where I take some of the blue away because I feel like the blue kind of just melted right into the background. And while that's fine, it is going to melt into the background some. I just felt like I needed a little bit more contrast because I know that here's the thing, guys, this is going to be see, look at those butterflies on the back of there. This is going to be a busy page, and I need it to be busy. I don't want anything to fade into the background on this page. The photos are busy, the page is busy, and I'm totally cool with that, and I love a good busy page because, sometimes more is more. And look at me using that fun foam. I have a stack of fun foam now, people, a stack of it from my good friend Crystal. So, this is the starting point for me trying to figure out what I'm going to use in place of the stars on the sketch. I knew I wasn't going to do stars. Thought I was going to do hearts, flowers, some sort of something. And I'm just kind of building it up. And I'm not really pressing anything down super hard on the page. That way I can move it around. So, because I am usually a top-down scrapbooker, I like to move things around, so that's what happens. And then as you can see, if I just pushed that big flower all the way down, I wouldn't have been able to pick it up and get this other floral in there with it and kind of merge them together. Now, I am using a bunch of different floral styles, and it works. Now, you might think, no. If I'm using a certain type of floral, I've got to use that certain type of floral. But you really don't. You can mix flowers. Wildflowers have a whole heck of a lot of different flowers in there at once, and they're beautiful, right? So there's no need for you to be oh, I just got to have roses, or I've just got to have this style of flower, or I can't do this. No, put them down. Now, if you had all one style of flower and then you just threw in one random different flower, that might not work as well unless you really want it to draw attention to that one different flower. But having a mixture of flowers and different florals all along the edge with different color tones and different shapes and different sizes, it totally works. Now, you might look at this page once it's finished and think, Sandy, this is a little bit busy for me. And it very well could be busy for you. And that's cool. You don't have to worry about that, though. If you are not down with the super busy, then you know, if you are inspired enough to take this sketch, just tone it down a little bit. You can totally do that. Like, maybe not have these background papers next to the florals so busy. Maybe just do some layers with some cardstock or layers with some vellum or some pretty like small print pattern paper. Or maybe you don't even need the black background. Maybe you're just going to put it on a white background so you have the true white space. But that's the beauty of sketches, you guys. Like, you can take the sketch and make it as big and as bold and as busy and as beautiful as you want. Look, I got 4 B's in there. Or you can just do it kind of subtly and do your own thing. Like, just do what makes you happy. I think that is like the message I want to get across. It's funny because sometimes people say, well, why did you start a YouTube channel? And I say to run my mouth. And it's true. Like, it is to run my mouth. But really, I just want to encourage people to do what makes you happy in your scrapbooking. You know, just like do what makes you happy. If it makes you happy and you like it and you're having fun, keep going. If you're doing something and you're not enjoying it, then don't. Then don't do that and do something else. I think a lot of times we get caught up in the, oh, what's on trend right now? Oh, what's doing this? Oh, like, oh, she's doing that. Oh, her mixed media is so much better than mine. Oh, her minimalist page. Oh, maybe I should try minimalism. Yeah, try all the things. By all means, try all the things and do what you like. And sometimes you can like all of it, kind of like me, except for butterflies. And even though I've embraced the butterfly, thank you very much. You know, do what you like, when you like, whenever you like. Just do your thing. We get so caught up in the I don't know, the keeping up with each other and who has more stash and who buys what and when you buy it and how you buy it and who you buy it from. And I think we get so caught up in that sometimes that we lose sight of like the important parts. The important parts are playing with the products to get your memories down. Like, that's the important part. So I figured I would run off on that little tangent for, ooh, spider. Dead spider. Sorry if any of you guys are the kind of people that take bugs out of your house and let them, you know, fly free in their natural habitat. But no, that spider was crawling across my mat, and I don't do spiders. I especially don't do spiders in scrapbook room. So yeah. If I see a spider, it dies. Sorry. And I know that they kill bugs and they all that kind of stuff, but this guy, no, dead. Okay? Yes, there was a murder on this channel and I murdered that spider. He is dead. Okay. And now I just went off on another tangent. But that's okay because the only thing I'm doing is flipping through my floral die cut box, and this is what I do. So my die cuts are stored kind of how they make me feel, which is weird, which is hard to explain. But if I ever do the room tour video and how I store stuff videos, I started with one. I did my stencil storage, so there's a big old win there. But I'll try to explain it better then. But anyway, I have a box of florals, and it is all kinds of different florals. Some from collection kits, some from card kits. Like those beautiful kind of orangey and purpley ones that were just there. They're from Love from Lizzie. And then I have just all kinds of florals and leaves and stuff like that. So whenever I'm thinking I want some florals, I pull that out and just go to town and find whatever florals I can. And like I said, I'm combining the different florals, and not only am I combining the florals, but I'm also popping some of them up on some foam squares, just because I don't want this to be a completely flat layout. It is a pretty flat layout. I do have the one photo up on some fun foam, and then a little bit of the florals are popped up, but there's not a lot of texture and dimension on this layout, while some of my layouts are full of texture and dimension. And see, I like scrapbooking this way, and I like scrapbooking where it takes me 2 days to do a page because I'm waiting for my mixed media, my texture paste, and everything, and my glitter glaze. Oh, my glitter glaze, because I'm waiting for that stuff to dry. So I just do what I want, people. Like, I literally just do what I want. So now I'm just tucking the little leafy bits and trying to make it look good. And I'm trying to have it feel kind of organic, like it's not so contrived, even though I am contriving all the pieces very carefully and trying to figure out exactly where they should go. I want it to feel like I didn't have to do that. So this is a little sticker of a clock, and no reason to use that sticker of the clock other than I liked it and I wanted it there. Now it's random. Like the pocket watch right here, I guess it's really a pocket watch and not a clock. But truly it is a random thing. And I'm okay with that. It nestles into the flowers. It looks cute, in my opinion, and there it is. That's all I have to say about that. So I'm just tucking in little bits and pieces until I feel like it's good. And then I'm trimming off the one little sticker that went off the edge there. And then I'm like, ooh, do we want to tuck this guy in too? And yes, apparently we do want to tuck this guy in too. So we get him down. I'm going to add a little adhesive so that leaf kind of sticks to the flower. And then I'm actually starting to add a lot more adhesive to my layouts, usually after the camera goes off, but some of these are, the camera is on. I've been photographing my layouts outside, because it's gorgeous. Like, we're having gorgeous weather right now, and the sun is shining and the skies are blue, and you just get to see the things in natural light. But even though it's not hot out, as soon as I walk outside, I'm noticing that my layouts are starting to curl up a little bit where I don't have them like adhesive down. So I'm starting to put a lot more adhesive on my layouts because they start to curl up when I am trying to take pictures of them. Now, I do grab these little hearts, and I can't remember where they are from. I think about using the black ones, but the black ones don't really go. So ultimately, I end up using the yellow ones. I make a little cluster of 3 with them off-center just a little bit over here by that pocket watch. And then I'm going to sprinkle them throughout the entire kind of flower border that I have going on here. And it's just a matter of figuring out where I think they look good, like where they look good. I know I just said that twice in a row. That was really weird. Sorry. But where I think, that little pop of yellow helps it out a little bit, and it's not really awkward feeling. Like, it just looks like it's a natural sprinkling of hearts through the flowers, because of course, hearts are very naturally sprinkled through flowers. I do go find some letter stickers because I need it to get on my title. And this is where I'm going to differ from the sketch. I'm not going to have word strips with any kind of text, and I'm not going to have 2 areas of title. This title is basically going here on the photo where there is a big expanse of table, and there's like nothing to see on the photo. And I know that sometimes this makes people nervous when I put stuff directly on my photos, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. there was for a long time where I wasn't, and it made me nervous. And there was a time where I would never use anything that wasn't like acid and lignin free, and rate it for like the best archival qualities and stuff like that. And then finally I was just like, you know what? No. No. Just no. I'm just not. And I came to that realization, and been having a wonderful time just scrapbooking away and doing what I want ever since. And then sometimes, you fall back into the, what am I doing? And then I'm like, no, you do what you want, girl. You just do what you want. You have some fun. So that's what I'm doing. My title is Thankful for the Spread. It was going to be Thanksgiving Spread, but I didn't have the right letters, so we changed it to Thankful for the Spread. And then I'm just writing Thanksgiving 2018 and just one little word of journaling that is delicious. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thanks for joining me for Follow a Sketch Friday. This will be a series that goes every Friday for as long as it feels good, I guess. So I will see you guys again really soon for another video, and I will see you again next week for another Follow a Sketch Friday.